Hey everybody, Playtendoguy here, and I'm back with another video. And it's been a while since I've actually made a video. I think it's been about 2 or 3 weeks. Yes, I've done the live streams, but I haven't made a video for quite a while because, frankly, I haven't been very well. As you know, through Instagram, YouTube, and through the streams, I had a throat infection, couldn't speak, couldn't eat, living off jelly and ice cream. Not a fun as diet as it sounds, but thankfully I've made a recovery. I'm feeling much more better. Still feel quite tired and lack of energy, mainly due to not eating a lot. But I am back with a video, and I'm back up with a pickups video. So without further ado, let's get into it. I've titled this a weekly pickups video, but it's like a pickups video for the past, shall I say, 2 or 3 weeks. So there's quite a few to get through. It's could double up as a August Blu-ray haul, though this isn't all what I bought in August, and this is like early September, but there's quite a bit to get through. It's a weekly Blu-ray haul, but it goes past about 2 or 3 weeks, so let's just dive straight into it. First up, I'm going to talk about games. First up is a Switch game I picked up. It's a Star Wars one. I had pretty much every single physical Star Wars game, but there was this one I was missing. I got one of them digitally, so that's why I was waiting for the price to drop down, and I got Star Wars, the Jedi Knight collection for £9 off Amazon. Already got Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast physically, digitally should I say, off the eShop for free because I had enough gold points. But I did want to get a physical copy, but was waiting for the right price. 2 fun games from the early 2000s. This one here, Jedi Academy, is actually online multiplayer and it's a mission-based sort of game. Both really fun. Get to play as a Jedi, and the story in this one's really good. Very happy to have this in the collection. Only £9, very good price on Amazon. They actually price matched the PS4 version, so that's cool. Next up, I picked up many people's Game of the Year, and I've never played it. I wanted it, but I never wanted to pick it up for 50 quid. But I thought, bugger it, pick it up and see what it's like. So I picked up Elden Ring. Yes, is this Game of the Year material? Yeah. I think it's a great game. It's Dark Souls goes open world, very heavily inspired by Breath of the Wild, chucking you into the open world and letting you explore. Very good game, very hard, very frustrating. Looking forward to playing more of it. Is it my Game of the Year? Probably in my top 3, but definitely a fantastic game. Looking forward to playing more. So that's Elden Ring for the PS4. And the final game that I picked up is a special edition one that I knew's been doing the rounds. It has recently been reduced in Smibes, and I did pick it up. And that is Sifu Vengeance Edition. On the stream last week, we had Electric Geek and Lisa Lubbs, and Electric Geek did post this on Instagram that CX had a load of copies of the PS5. And I found this in my local Smibes for 27 quid, and I thought, you know what, pick it up. It's only got 5 levels, but it's really fun, highly replayable. It's like a kung fu action style. Think something like John Wick with the martial arts, and you've got the right idea. Very fun game, and this is a really cool special edition. Inside, you do get a very snazzy steelbook with the game included, as well as a digital soundtrack. You also do get some lithographs here with some really nice artwork on. And you also do get a art booklet with like loads of different artwork in there. So honestly, not too bad for 27 quid with the steelbook and all that, considering how much a steelbook film costs, like about 25 to 35 quid. So that's Sifu Vengeance Edition. So yeah, really happy with that. Moving on to the only DVD that I picked up. I've been wanting to get this one on Blu-ray for ages. It's been $7.99. been wanting to pick it up, but went to HMV and they had the DVD for £2.99. So I thought, you know what, save myself a couple of quid and get the DVD. So I picked up Elvis in Jailhouse Rock for £2.99. Hard to say no for £2.99. I've seen this film many years ago. Can't really remember too much about it. Obviously, everybody remembers the Jailhouse Rock song. But yeah, it's great to get it on DVD. I imagine the transfer will be decent enough. You do get like loads of special features with this one, so yeah, not too bad. As I did say on the stream a few weeks ago, I did watch the new Elvis film, and honestly, I wasn't really impressed. The film was all over the place the first hour. Once it settled down in its second hour, I enjoyed it more. I just was not a fan of Tom Hanks as Colonel Tom Parker. I felt he was really annoying and felt more like a pantomime villain. But anyway, yeah, I probably will not be picking that one up when it comes out. May pick it up later on when it goes down in price, but it's not going to be a day one pickup. But anyway, moving on. We have some Arrow Blu-rays here. As the Arrow sale was on, I did pick up some during August. I picked up Dolph Lundgren in Red Scorpion. Watched this one a few weeks back. It's a lot of fun. It kind of reminds me like a Russian Rambo, shall I say. Yeah, Dolph Lundgren's characters believed to be these like group of people are supposed to be the enemy, but they're not. He changes side, loads of action, lot of fun. They do have an addiction to Long Tall Sally. They really do like that song in this film, but it's a lot of fun. It's not too bad. I picked that one up from HMV, I think. I had it delivered. But yeah, that's Red Scorpion. A lot of fun. Next one is a Ken Russell film starring Kathleen Turner and Anthony Perkins. That's Crimes of Passion. Yes, this one's a rather interesting film, shall I say. This one sees Kathleen Turner playing a character who's a fashion designer come prostitute by night called China Blue. Very interesting. And this basically just follows her and her various clients, who include a detective as well as Anthony Perkins as a very interesting priest. It's a very interesting film. I didn't mind it. It wasn't too bad. The soundtrack by Rick Wakeman is very good, and yeah, it's quite a eye-opening film. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Got it from Amazon. I think it was about $8.99. Comes with the Blu-ray and the DVD. So that is Crimes of Passion. And the final standard Arrow release that I picked up was Kurt Russell in Dark Blue. This one's an early 2000 Kurt Russell film. It sees him playing as a detective. There's corruption in force, I think. And Kurt Russell's detectives basically got to sort out the force and see what the heck is going on. I did watch this one. I really enjoyed it. Wasn't too bad. We do have Brendan Gleeson in this one. And we've also got Ving Rhames from Mission Impossible. So yeah, pretty good cast there and a pretty good film. So yeah, that's Kurt Russell in Dark Blue. I did pop into HMV a couple of weeks ago and they did have a sale on a couple of 4Ks online, and I went in store and they weren't half price. They were more 45% off, shall I say. They were a pound or two more than what they were online, and I was a bit hesitant at first, but I thought, you know what, pick them up. The Blu-rays are about £7 or £8 as they are if I want to buy them pre-owned, or a little bit more if I want to buy them brand new. So I thought, you know what, just pick them up, and I've got the 4Ks there for when I eventually upgrade. So I picked up Arnie in Last Action Hero. Watched this one a few weeks ago. Absolutely loved it. Such a lot of fun. Over the top. 90s action film. It sees Arnie playing like a film action star, and this kid watches the film on the cinema, but he has a magical cinema ticket that allows him to enter the film. But it also allows like all the actors and all the villains in that film to come into this world. It's a very interesting premise, and there's some really cool moments in it. There's moments here that I kind of feel like it could have gone a little bit more. If they had the licensing rights, they could get other villains from other films to pop up and appear in it. But for what it is, Last Action Hero is just a lot of fun. Charles Dance as the villain is great, and the film is chock-a-block full of brilliant one-liners and some great cameos. So yeah, you do get the 4K with the lovely original artwork, and then you do get the Blu-ray there. So yeah, that's Last Action Hero, and I think that was about $10.99 or $11.99. But either way, great price for a 4K and a fantastic film. And my final 4K is a film starring Al Pacino and Sean Penn, and it's a Brian De Palma film, one that I've been wanting to watch for a little while as I've been getting into Al Pacino's films and really enjoying his style of acting, and that's Carlito's Way. Picked this one up from H&V for $10.99, normally it's 20 quid. Shame it didn't come with a slip, but I'm not too bothered for that price. This one, I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard a lot of positive things about it. It basically sees Al Pacino as like a gangster of sort. He's trying to get away from this life after being released from prison, but unfortunately he's slowly drawn back into it because I think Sean Penn's character, who was his lawyer or something, is also in trouble with a gang. It looks like a great film, and I'm really looking forward to watching this one. You do get a load of special features that are actually available on both the 4K and the Blu-ray. So for $10.99 I picked up Carlito's Way. Next up, we have some more Blu-rays in H&B. I managed to find a copy of Jaws for £3.49. Yeah, the normal edition of this, just like that, is £4.49, but the iconic moment slip was £3.49. So I went with the iconic moment slip, and to be fair, I love these style of slips. I have quite a few of them on DVD. I think I've got about 10 or 11 of them. And I've slowly picked up one or two of these on Blu-ray as H&B has been reducing them. They're great and look really nice aligned together. I think I do have The Mask, and I also do have Goodfellas. But yeah, I have seen this film many years ago, but I'm looking forward to rewatching this one. It is a classic Steven Spielberg film. I'm really looking forward to watching it. Last week I had a look on Amazon, and Amazon had a little sale on some of the titles. I noticed this film, which I watched a few months ago and really enjoyed. It was one of the biggest surprises of the year for me. Went down from 15 quid to £9.99 to £7.99, so I thought, you know what, pick it up. And that's Michael Bay's Ambulance. Watched this about 2 or 3 months ago, absolutely loved it. I thought this film literally came out of nowhere to be a really massive surprise. It's a little bit too long at just over 2 hours, but it's just a blast. These two guys try to rob a bank. It goes wrong. They steal an ambulance, but unbeknownst to them, there's actually a shot cop in the back of the ambulance with Eliza Gonzalez's character, who's like a paramedic, trying to save him. And they're driving around and they're having to save him whilst escaping the cops. It's a lot of fun. Michael Bay also has a thing for drones in this film, and to be fair, the drone action is really cool. I did watch this digitally and it looked great, and I've heard the Blu-ray is equally the same. The 4K apparently looks outstanding, but for $7.99 I picked up Ambulance, and I'm really looking forward to rewatching this. You do get some special features as well, but again, great. And I also noticed this new release had been reduced to the tenner, and I thought, you know what, pick it up. It looks like a lot of fun, and I've slowly been getting into his films just recently, and that's Nicolas Cage in The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Yeah, this went down to a tenner on Amazon, so I thought I'd pick it up. Unfortunately, it didn't come with a slip, which is a pain, but hey. This one stars Pedro Pascal as well, and it sees Nicolas Cage being an alternative version of himself. He needs money, and he's been asked to go to Pedro Pascal's birthday party. He's a big fan. Unbeknownst to him, Pedro Pascal's character is like a big drug baron, and it's up to Nicolas Cage to try and sort him out. It looks like a lot of fun. It pays tribute to Nicolas Cage's huge 90s action movies and all the stuff that goes on in his private life. It looks like a lot of fun. Nicolas Cage is going for a laugh in this one, and it just looks like a lot of fun. I honestly cannot wait to watch this one. So that's The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. So yeah, I actually picked up this one and this one for 12 quid because I had £5 when you spend £15 or more at Amazon, and if you added this one you got like 10% off it, so it became £12 for the pair. So brilliant deal, as this one at the time of filming is still 15 quid in H&B. So yeah, very good deal indeed. Talking of HMV, I actually thought I'd go back to get some more premiums, as the premium sale is still on and it doesn't show no signs of stopping, to be fair. But I thought I'd pick up a few more titles that I've been wanting to get. I've been wanting to get this one for a little while, but unfortunately in my local HMV they've only got one copy and it's really damaged. But they had it in Norwich HMV and I decided to pick it up, and that's Shaft. I see Shaft came out on Criterion a few months ago, and at the time of recording this it was like 25 quid. And I thought, yeah, that's very expensive, but then obviously it was on premium, so I decided to pick it up. It looks like it's a 70s action crime drama starring Richard Roundtree, and he plays Shaft, a private investigator that's hotter than Bond and cooler than Bullet. Well, that's what the posters said back in the day. Looks really cool, looks really stylish, looks totally 70s, and I'm really looking forward to watching this. I know they did a couple of more films in the Shaft series. I think they did Shaft Back Again and Shaft in Africa, and they also remade it like twice, I think, in the early 2000s with Samuel L. Jackson, and also about a couple of years ago again with Samuel L. Jackson. But yeah, that's Shaft, and I'm looking forward to watching it. I decided to pair that up with a film starring Sean Connery called Outland. Don't really know too much about this one, but obviously it seems to be like set in space and there's supposed to be some sort of like corruption there, people dying, I think, and it's really up to Sean Connery to find out what the heck is going on. Don't really know too much this one, so I'm going in this one not really knowing a lot, but Sean Connery, he does some great stuff. He also does the Avengers and the League of Gentlemen, so, but it looks like it's going to be a great film. The trailer looked really good, and this one comes with the DVD and Blu-ray and art cards, so yeah, that is Outland. And I decided to pick up another two from HMV. This one's been talked about on the streams quite a few times. It's a John Landis film coming from the director of American Werewolf in London. This is a vampire film, and it's called Innocent Blood. This one looks like a lot of fun. This follows a female vampire who, I think this is in London or Pittsburgh, it says. She stalks night for basically gangsters and bad people to kill, so she can have her blood, whatever vampires do. But unfortunately, one night she takes the blood of somebody who is basically a gangster, and yeah, he's after her. Looks like a very interesting, fun film. It's supposed to be quite comical, so yeah, that's Innocent Blood. Don't really know too much about it, but I've heard some great stuff about it, so yeah, looking forward to watching that one. And finally, in the HMV pickups one, I keep meaning to pick up Full Metal Jacket, but I keep forgetting to. But I did pick up this other war film. This is a film that I have seen many years ago, but again, in due for a rewatch, and that's Lee Marvin in The Dirty Dozen. Yep, I think I've seen this one about 10-15 years ago, probably on ITV4 or BBC2. I'm going to gather on ITV4 because they do like to show these sort of films. So yeah, this one stars Lee Marvin. We do have Charles Bronson in this one, so that's great. Jim Brown, Telly Savalas. Yeah, great cast there. Quite a lot of big cast there. So this sees Lee Marvin as a really tough drill sergeant, and he has to train these like 12 criminals, reprobates, whatever you want to call them, into fighting the Nazis, and if they win, they earn their freedom. So it's a great film. I haven't seen it in quite a while, but I'm looking forward to rewatching this one. This Blu-ray edition actually includes the sequel. This one actually has the sequel in the Dirty Dozen, The Next Mission. I haven't actually seen this one before, but it still has Lee Marvin in it. Whether it's any good, I don't know. But you do get, again, loads of special features here. You get the DVD, the Blu-ray, and some art cards. So it's not a bad little deal. So for $2.15, I picked up the Dirty Dozen. Anyway, the final three pickups are all box sets, or limited edition sets, whatever you want to call them. But anyway, first up, the other week I picked up The Matrix Resurrections. Been wanting to get the trilogy for a little while, but I didn't want to pay like 15 quid. Went to H&B and they dropped it to a tenner, so I thought I'd pick it up. This one includes the original Matrix, The Matrix Reloaded, and The Matrix Revelations. Revolutions. Yes, I get confused with the Matrix sequels and what they're called, but yeah, This includes the original Matrix trilogy that ran from like 99 to 2003 or 4. I'm not good with the years, but yeah, very happy to get this in the collection. Looking forward to actually watching the second and third film, as I never watched them. I just watched a recap online before I watched the fourth film, so I'm hoping to give the whole series a watch, and maybe, just maybe, if I enjoy it, I will do a ranking of all 4 films. So yeah, that's the Matrix complete trilogy with a load of special features. I'm quite surprised they didn't do a Matrix box set for Blu-ray and DVD with the fourth film in. Kind of odd. They probably will do later on down the road. Next up, Amazon had a sale on at the weekend. They seem to be reducing a couple of titles. And I've always been looking at this one in H&V, and it's always been just that little bit too expensive. Either 40 quid, but it's gone down to 30 quid now. And it's a show I used to watch as a kid. And it is Avatar, The Legend of Aang, the complete series. Used to love this as a kid. Great little series. They did do another series, a companion series called The Legend of Korra, but I never watched that one. I think I was a little bit older than the target audience at the time. And also I never had Sky, so I couldn't watch it on Nickelodeon. But anyway, picked this one up for just under 20 quid from Amazon, so not a bad little deal. This contains 9 discs and contains all 3 seasons of the hit animated show. Basically, it just follows this young lad called Aang, who's got the ability to basically he's an airbender, like a force wielder, and can do various things. And this is his journey to try and defeat the Fire Nation, if I'm right. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I've always enjoyed it. I used to have like all the games of them until I traded them in. But it's a wonderful world with some great characters and some great character development. I'm really looking forward to rewatching this one. It's been a while since I've seen it. It's 1,441 minutes, so quite a long watch. And it comes in like a VHS style case, which is quite cool. You do get some art cards in here. You get 3 double-sided art cards and 9 discs. So for just under 20 quid, I picked up Avatar, The Legend of Aang, the complete series. And you do get some special features there as well. So not too bad at all. And the final pickup of this video is an Arrow boxer. I was wanting to get this one when it first came out, and then I heard there was some issues with the Blu-ray, so I didn't bother getting it. And then I noticed in the Arrow sale they reduced it to 20 quid, and I'm an arm still. And then I went on Amazon the other day and they reduced it to 15 quid, so I thought, bugger it, just get it. And that's Michael Rooker in Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer. This one comes from the same director as Wild Things. I can't remember his name. But anyway, this is based on a true story of a real-life serial killer called Henry. I've heard it's quite violent and quite... it is quite a brutal watch. Haven't seen it yet because the Blu-ray and the 4K disc is apparently faulty. So I have contacted Arrow for a replacement, so I'll see how that goes. But for 15 quid, I'm pretty happy with that. You do get 2 booklets in this one. You get an original storyboard, you get your normal Arrow booklet, you get, I forgot now, you get posters, art cards, and you do get 2 discs. So it's quite a hefty package, and you do get like loads of special features. Happy to have this in the collection. Once I get the replacement disc here, I will give it a watch. It's not a very long film, it's only 83 minutes, so yeah. If you do want to see a fuller unboxing of this, I'll leave the link in the description down below or in the comment section and pin it as a star comment to my good friend Mike's channels at Cinema Axfan, as he did a really in-depth unboxing and review of the 4K version, and by the 4K disc, it's the same package. So I'll leave a link to his unboxing in the description down below. So anyway, that's all the pickups and deliveries I've had over the past few weeks. So quite a lot. I've still been collecting, even though I've been ill. And yeah, I'm really happy with that lot. And I've just got to find somewhere to put it. But yeah, thanks ever so much for watching my video. Thanks ever so much for all the get well messages that everybody put on Instagram, on YouTube, and on the stream. I really do appreciate it. And I do want to apologise for missing that stream a couple of weeks ago. But I couldn't talk, and I really did miss it. But never fret, the live streams are back again this week. Join me, Andy and Mike, where we'll have Alan Scouser on for Wednesday evening and we'll have a good old chat with him. So see you all Wednesday night. Thanks ever so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay safe. See you all soon on the next video. Bye.